Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is March 1st, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at these charts here, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by 16 points. Right now, the futures are sitting at 23.79 per contract. This is a big pop after the Donald Trump speech last night. So President Trump addressing Congress, and you can see the big market reaction, at least so far this morning. I think traders should be on their toes, though, because this is a very overbought market, and very often we'll get these big pops, and then you could see potentially, I'm not sure it will happen, but potentially you could see a reversal later today. So be a little bit on the guarded side when markets pop like this at extreme highs. Things can happen. But in the meantime, we got lots of stocks in the news, and that's where we're going to focus our attention today and try to make some money. Palo Alto is first up on my network, on my board here. You're going to see the stock right now is trading at 121.25. It closed at 151.90. So this stock is getting absolutely slaughtered this morning. I'm going to have to work on levels. I've been looking at levels already, but to be honest, it's been a tough stock to find a level. This stock has been around for a few years now, but the reality of it is it hasn't been around all that long, only since 2012. And again, this is a big haircut. So I am seeing a 116 level. If we got down there, there could be a potential play. Also, 112 is another area where I would look potentially for a play. But the reality of it is this is a big haircut, and I'm going to need to do a little bit more work on this one. But it is a big down move, and it is on our radar. But in sympathy, you're going to look at FTNT, which is Fortinet. This is another cybersecurity name. Stock right now is trading at 36.88. It was lower, has come back a little bit. We're going to also take a look at CHKP. That's Checkpoint. And what you're going to see here, that one's a little bit on the lower side. And you also want to watch CYBR. This is another sympathy play. This is CyberArk software. And then keep on the radar HACK, which is Hack. This is a good little ETF here. Doesn't trade a whole ton of volume all the time, but nonetheless, it's decent. And this is a little bit underwater here as well. But Palo Alto really leading the charge. Cybersecurity names will be in play today. Let's take a look at a leading retailer, LOW, which is Lowe's. You know the company. Rival to Home Depot. This stock is getting a massive pop today. Came out with earnings. Stock closed at $74.37. It is now trading near $81. I think you are hitting the resistance zone here. So if you take a look at a weekly chart, you're going to notice that you have a lot of resistance right here, all the way up to around $83.50 from $81. So again, I would not look for a whole lot of upside in Lowe's. If you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you do not own it, you want to leave this alone at the moment. But we will keep it on the radar today. I'll be watching for signals if it does start to reverse. Next up, we're going to take a look at DLTR, which is Dollar Tree. They came out with earnings this morning. Stock was absolutely hammered yesterday. Today, you can see that the stock is getting a pretty sizable pop, trading at around $79.50. It closed at $76.68 yesterday. So nice pop. It briefly got up to $82. I don't think it gets much past 82. I think 82 is a pretty good wall of resistance, so just keep that on the radar today. Also in sympathy, you're going to look at Dollar General. Ticker symbol is DG. This is getting a good little pop up here, so we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings as well. Best Buy is on my radar today. Best Buy right now trading at $42.31. It briefly got below 40 today on the back of earnings, but stock closed at $44.13, so it's still a decent haircut even where it's sitting right now. The only level that really interests me for this stock is going to be at $35.50. It gets to $35.50, we will be buyers here. So again, keep that on the radar today. Best Buy, $35.50. I'll try to have some other levels worked out at 9 o'clock for you as well. Let's take a look at Mylan Labs, MYL. I believe they had earnings. Stock right now is trading at 44 and a quarter, closed at 41.85. So good little pop there. I do think the stock, though, is going to come into some resistance around $44.50 to $45. You could see it already was deflected once in the pre-market here, so that still should be pretty good resistance. But pretty good pattern on Mylan Labs and a nice little move up. So the stock may sit up there around that 44.5 level. I think the stock could could hold that area, but we'll look at it further once the opening bell rings at 9:30 in the morning. Let's take a look at Salesforce.com. CRM is the ticker symbol here. Stock closed, I believe, at $81.35. That is exactly where it's sitting right now. So I don't think we could do a whole lot with it at the moment, but Salesforce is holding up fine. No real problems. It did briefly sell off a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything really wrong with Salesforce. If it got down to around the $75 area, 74.85, I would love it there, but again, it's holding up very well, so I'm not really seeing that happen right now. We're going to take a look at American Eagle Outfitters. AEO is a ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $14.95. Closed at $15.85 yesterday, so a little bit of a haircut. I think $14.50 still a fair amount of support for AEO. Let's take a look at Weight Watchers, WTW. This stock has been very strong ever since Oprah Winfrey got involved in the name. The stock right now is trading at $16.75. Closed yesterday at $14.39. So good pop there, but it is way overbought already. So be careful here. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I would not do much with it. All of the casino names are doing pretty well this morning on the back of some news out of Macau saying that revenues have been higher. You see Wynn Resorts there trading at 99.25, closed at 96.15. MPEL, which is Melco, and what you're going to see here is that this is trading at $17, closed at $16.37. MGM is another one. This is getting a nice little bid, trading at $27.10, closed at $26.29. And last but not least, LVS, which is Las Vegas Sands, trading at $54.65. Stock closed at $52.95. So good little move there as well. So we'll keep these casino names on the radar. They're getting a morning pop. We'll see if it is sustainable. But again, I would not rule out potential fades today. So again, we're going to be on our toes. Lots of stocks moving around, and we'll see how it plays out. This morning, we have gold futures getting absolutely hammered today. You're looking at the GLD closing yesterday at around 119.23, trading at 118.06. Spot gold right now down $14 to $1,239.80 an ounce. So gold is getting hit on the back of a stronger dollar. And then you have crude oil right now trading higher by about 13 cents to 54.15. If you trade the USO, it's a good little oil ETF. That's trading at 11.49 at the moment. All right, there you have it. I'm going to try to have more levels for you guys at 9 a.m. But either way, we'll be prepped and ready for the intraday stock chat room. And again, if you want to trade alongside of us, we're having a Dynamite 2017. We're going to look to keep it going right into the end of March. And take that 7-day free trial. You could trade right with us. You can see our desktops. And again, we will start up right around 9:15, 9:20 in the morning. So be ready, be prepared. Lots of good action out here. Let's make some money. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.